Hello everyone. When you're camping, you need to drown your campfires. Do you see this spot on the left that has a little dirt road going in? That's a camp spot. Nobody's there right now. I'm looking for a place to walk my dogs. I originally think I'm going to go up here, but I see a van. You'll see it in a minute. And they weren't doing anything, but I felt uncomfortable getting out with a van so close by. So I turn around and I head back past this campsite, which still has no one in it. Then I take the dogs to walk at La Posada and Cantada, and I take an hour there because I'm filming it all. When I get back in my truck, I can smell smoke. There again, you see that nobody's there. And as I'm passing looking for the smoke, I see a small fire in a fire camp ring right there at that spot. So of course, I go and I run toward it. Unfortunately, the pictures you'll see of the little flame are blurry because I'm running toward it with a gallon of dog water. I get the flames out, but then I can still feel the heat coming from that fire, even though the flames are out. So I get my human water, I pour a gallon of it over it, and it's still not out because I can still feel the heat. So I go get the campground manager, who's not too far away. No, this is not in the campground. This is in the National Forest. The campground's right next to it. And together we get lots more water and drown that campfire dead out. I think whoever had been camping there thought they had put the campfire out, but their campfire reignited. Campfires can reignite. And even though we're not in high fire danger right now, we do not have enough rain to think that if you set this forest on fire, you wouldn't have a forest fire. You would. You have to drown your campfires. Drown them dead out to where if you put your hand down in those ashes, or in this case, it was chunks of wood, you can pick that up in your hand and it's totally cold and it's sopping wet. As you come in here, the dash cam picks up a little bit of the flame. If you look for it, you can see a little bit of that flame. And then the rest of this is going to be narrated, so I'll stop talking and you can listen to the rest. Please, please drown your campfires dead out. It's so important. I just poured the rest of the dog water that I've got on this. This isn't dead out though. Listen, the way to get a fire dead out is you have to get it so doused with water that it is completely out and is cool to the touch. I'm not kidding. This is not out. This is still very hot. There was something in there that got that fire going. Here's my bottled water. This is for people. I use that on this. It's very hot. Too hot. Obviously, it started back up. Whoever thought they put it out, they didn't put it out well enough. What are you barking at? Oh, what's happening next? I moved some rocks out of the way. Rocks are hot too. Gosh, I'm going to take a drink of water. I'm thirsty. I'm also wondering if somebody started this and went to the store and is thinking they're coming back. Actually, I think what happened is they thought they had put it out because the rocks were covered on that. But it flared back up. You have to put your campfires dead out. And dead out means you don't feel any warmth. I could feel heat and steam coming off this. And this is my second gallon of water. I'm going to go tell that campground host. See if they have any water that I can fill this up with and keep dousing. Well, I got the campground host, refilled my water bottles. He brought more water and we drowned that campfire out. It's very important to do that. This white car you see was waiting to park in that camping spot. So you bet I confronted her. Chatted with her for a while. She had nothing to do with this fire. She was coming to a new spot. She wasn't the same one that had been there before. I double checked that by checking out my dash cam camera. The last time I was in this area was 2 days ago, and the dash cam showed, yeah, another white car, but it is a different woman. I don't know if this woman is the one who thought she put out a campfire correctly and it reignited, or if someone else was camping earlier in the day, or someone else camping the day before, because after all, my dash cam just shows from 2 days prior. And they didn't put out the campfire correctly. It is so important to drown a campfire. You need to put so much water on a campfire that if you can put your hand into the ashes and stir it around, it's dead out. If you can feel any kind of warmth coming from that campfire, it is not dead out. You must drown it with enough water that you can stick your hand in there and feel nothing but cold and wet. And stir it around and put more water in it to make sure your campfire is dead out. Many forest fires are started by campfires that reignite or campfires that somebody just left burning. That was not the case in this case. This campfire reignited. Drown your campfires dead out. Bye-bye.